Well, hello there, stamping friends. This is Traci Raether from Plum Crazy Stamping, and I'm so excited to be with you today. It is a day we've all been waiting for a little while, and that is the launch of our new mini catalog that goes from January. Today is the first day that you're able to see it and to actually order from it. And it will go through the very early days of May. And it's also time for Sale-a-bration. And that's during the rest of this month up through February 28th. And what's Sale-a-bration? That is when you can order free products for every $60 of Stampin' Up! Products that you order. They're really nice things and things that you can only get through the Sale-a-bration promotion. So if you are coming aboard today, if you are on Facebook, please sign in your name and where you're watching from in the comments. And if you are on YouTube, please make sure you are either in your YouTube account or your Google account, and then you'll be able to sign in on the comments there as well. If you are watching this broadcast on replay, please use the comments because I will still respond to you and answer your questions after we're done today. Well, I'm calling this a catalog launch party because I'm going to share with you things that are in the catalog and the Sale-a-bration brochure and one really great suite that's in the online exclusives. But I want to make it a party and I want to give you an opportunity to win some prizes. So some of the paper that you're going to see today, I'm actually going to be putting together that with a couple embellishments and cardstock and send out some free card kits. So you won't want to miss this. And the way that you can earn an opportunity to get one of these prizes is by commenting. So I'm going to be asking you some questions during the broadcast. So if you respond, please share if you're liking the products you're seeing or if you have questions. And you'll even get credit for just signing in. And actually, I'm going to leave this open for people to comment and get a chance to win prizes until noon tomorrow. And then when I'm online at 1 p.m. tomorrow for our Paper Pumpkin workshop, I am going to share the names of the winners so that I can get your mailing addresses and get those free card kits out in the mail to you. So exciting. Let's have some fun together. This is going to be an unboxing without unboxing because I've got everything out of the box, but I can't wait to share these really fun things with you. Okay, and I want to say hi to Sue and Donna. So glad that you're here. And let's go ahead and get started. I am going to just make the area with the catalog a little bit bigger here. There we go. This is the new mini catalog. And as I open it up here, oh yes, and I don't want to forget, if you don't have a catalog and you would like a catalog, don't hesitate to email me at Traci, Traci, at plumcrazystamping.com and let me know you'd like a catalog. I'll just need your mailing address, your phone number, and a good time to get a hold of you so I make sure that you get the catalog. Welcome, Kim. Nice to see you. And you are catching me live. Oh, and I'm so glad you are excited to see the new items soon. All right, so there's obviously a lot of information you can read in here. And if you are on my email list, in the email that I sent out earlier today, I do have digital copies of all of the new catalogs or sites in my online store so that you can see everything that we're sharing. So don't hesitate to go to www.plumcrazystamping.com. Okay, so we're going to start in the catalog with step-by-step projects. And these are some of the new things to help us to do things where the project's planned for us, and all of the parts and pieces are there. So the first thing I want to share with you today is something called the Layered Landscapes Kit. Now, this is the second kind of kit that's been offered that is like this. There was one with some plants that were in the 4 frames. Now, this is landscapes. Now, if you're a traveler, this is really going to catch your eye because it certainly caught mine. Now, I've taken this out of the box already, and so you can see what's included. There are 4 very thick white frames. They actually will stand up as well as hang on the wall. There are step-by-step colored instructions in here, and you can see that there are 4 different landscapes. So no matter what part of the country or the type of places that you like to travel, there are obviously mountains and pine trees, and then there's a desert scape and more lakes, and then mountains. And these are just gorgeous. I'm actually going to show you them up close here. So let me set that aside. And I don't want to pull these apart, so I'm going to do this carefully. But here is like the background. And then there are multiple layers that get put together to make your landscape picture. And I mean, there are a lot of them. So this is going to have a lot of depth when you put it together. And Stampin' Up! Has provided the adhesive to go between these layers. So here we go with so you can see here that there are multiple layers. And remember, you're the artist, so you will be able to zhuzh this up a little bit if you want to. Look at this one. I think this one reminds me of Wisconsin. Multiple layers, right? And then they've given us literally a frame to put around it inside of the white frame, and provided these long white dimensional strips so that you can make those multiple layers dimensional and some things not so dimensional. But anyway, it's all here, and you can put this together. And what a pretty thing for, a section of your wall. I'm having a hard time deciding where I'm going to put this in my house, but I'm really excited to do that. All right, so that's just one of the kits that we have. There are new kits that are being released today, and I believe there are 3. So if you go in my online store, there are 3 brand new kits today, plus multiple kits that have been there for a while. So I would encourage you to take a peek. Okay, and then we're going to go to, they put another page in here with sketches. I love this. This is page 12, and you'll want to make sure that you have this or you print it out if you are online, so that you can use these ideas in your card designing. And throughout the year this year, I'm going to share with you how I use these in my card design. Great tool for you, and it's free. And let's see. Donna, thanks for sharing this. And Sue, yeah, no real ocean. You're right in that landscaping. Okay, just something that they have in the catalog, the annual catalog, and in this mini catalog are sets of cards and envelopes. And there are actually 10 cards and envelopes, and 5 of each color here. One is kind of stripes in this beautiful light blue. And then this one is more floral in bubble bath. And actually, these end up being $1 for a card and an envelope. And these are really sturdy and would be wonderful bases as you are doing your card designing. Especially, these are very spring-like. They'd be great for baby cards. our floral cards, a lot of different reasons, but I really like to have these around. They're scored and ready to go. And you can pair them with the ephemera packs that we have and create a card in minutes. So here's an example of using these envelopes with the ephemera packs and how quickly you could make very beautiful cards. And actually you could follow the ideas that were on page 12 about how to make the cards. And then I'll just remind you, we continue to have this smaller basic black album for photos. You can get basic white envelopes, and this is the set that I'm going to be sharing with you from online, I believe. And this is Memory and More cards. They fit wonderfully into this album to put together something very quickly if you just want to put some of your photos for one of your, with these cards, some spring, some summer, graduation pictures, Mother's Day, an anniversary party would be wonderful. And just some regular stamp sets. Now, there are certain pages I'm just going to go through rather quickly because I'm going to highlight things for you and make best use of your time. So the next thing is a large suite. Now, this one is a double suite, which means called Storybook Moments. This one is going to have 2 packs of paper, 2 stamp sets, 2 die sets. We've got ribbon and some, let's see, these are pearls, but let me show this to you up close. I'll tell you, there's nothing like seeing it in person. So let me just bring this over here and we'll kind of unpack this wonderful stuff. So we've got petal pink, and this is a scalped ribbon. So that is gorgeous. I should have opened the ribbons. I'm sorry I did not. And these are the pearls that go with it. Very sparkly, kind of a gold tone to go with this. And then kind of 2 different directions. The Storybook Garden Patch. Now, I'm really excited about this stamp set because if you don't know, my husband is a gardener. And so I'll have a whole new set of stuff that I can use in making gifts for him. I've made him, I'm trying to think what I call them. Oh, a memento box, a shadow box, all with garden stuff and pictures from the garden. I've made him a garden journal and he keeps track of all of his plantings every year and then the yields of everything he makes. So this will be great to add to that. And then there are dies to cut these items out and pop up on our pages and make them more interesting. And then now this reminds me of when I was a kid, and I think it was different fairy tale books or stories about little animals. And there's also the die cuts that will cut out these little animals and you can color them. They're really, really sweet. And the thing that I think is amazing are these frames. So let me just show you something here before I show you the paper. There are 3 frames that go with this, that go around the characters. But you can use this with so many others. Oops. I'll tell you, the adhesive holding these dies down does its job. Okay. So we've got these 3 frames. And just think what you could do on card fronts with different backgrounds. You could put sentiments in here. You can use this, obviously, to frame the stamps. But you could frame other images too. So these are something that I know I'm going to find a lot of use for these frames. And they're kind of fancy. So really looking forward to that. What do you think of these frames? Now, I know today I don't have samples to show you, but let me tell you, I am going to have samples and be sharing this in my card making lessons as we go forward. So there are two kinds of designer series paper with this suite. Timeless Plaid is the 6x6, and oh, these are gorgeous. I haven't had a plaid for quite a while, so I am looking forward to using this for so many reasons. And I love the muted nature of these designer series paper. I think, you know, everything from babies to Easter to Mother's Day, even the different garden things will be beautiful with these. And then remember, they're all two-sided. So there's a different kind of plaid design on the back. And I really love these. So I would encourage you, if you like plaid, this is one of your opportunities to get your hands on this wonderful designer series paper. And remember, if you weren't here at the very beginning, people that are adding comments, for every comment that you add, you're going to get a chance to win one of the free card kits that I'm going to be putting together using these new products so that you can get started early and check things out before you actually decide what it is that you'd like for your first order of 2025. All right, let's look then at the 12 by 12 paper. And this is called Storybook Moments. And let's see, the colors in here: basic beige, boho blue, Cajun craze, calypso coral, cherry cobbler, basic crumb cake, early espresso, lost lagoon, misty moonlight, mossy meadow, old olive, pebbled path, pecan pie, and wild wheat. Basically, there's got to be one of these colors that would fall in your favorites, and you could use that. There are two pieces in here that you can actually cut apart to use to make your card making very easy, and also use in your scrapbook. And I think they're just darling. And then on the other side, there is another paper. Let's see, you changed over to the Facebook video, not having good luck with YouTube. Okay, Donna, thank you. Oh, so I'm glad you like this suite. Very nostalgic, I agree. And the frames are gorgeous. So here's just an example of how you can put the scenes from the designer series paper right into the frame. Now, isn't this perfect? Wouldn't this be wonderful for a baby gift? A 1-year-old birthday card. So the opportunities are endless. Here is one featuring more the garden, but once again, you could use the frames around these scenes. Oops, I forgot to show you the back side. Here we go. Isn't this kind of reminding you of your grandmother's wallpaper? It reminds me of that. Kind of nostalgic. Oh, look at these cottages. Now this would be beautiful in these frames as well. Okay, and then more of our little critters, all doing some gardening. And then there are 2 sheets of full stickers that you can just pop on out and use to embellish your scrapbook pages or your card designs. And they're really nice sizes as well. Okay, so lots of fun with this one. And I will be featuring this whole suite in one of my classes coming up this spring, because I think there is so much to do with it. All right, let's go back and see where we're at here. Oh, Sue, I'm glad you love it. So just some other ideas. They have actually quite a spread in the catalog for ideas for you and how you can use the multiple pieces that are in this suite. And you can buy this suite all as one, or you can buy just parts of it. So you have a lot of options. Here's just a great picture showing this, putting a sentiment in there and actually making this a tag and or something you could put on the front of a card. Look at how they framed that. So great options. Just some torn paper for your scrapbook. Now, this is really fun. I don't have this actually, but I've talked to a lot of people that are like, that's on my wish list. Bright, beautiful colors, Friends of the Ocean Suite. Okay. And then we have the Floral Delight. And so this has in it peach pie, daffodil delight, lemon lolly, old olive, pool party, and pecan pie. And I'll just show you some of the things that they're sharing here with being able to cut this out. So this does have a stamp set called Delightful Wishes. It has a die set. It has a really neat die. I'll pull that out and show it to you that makes peekaboo cuts to step up your card. It has these beautiful little tiny bee trinkets and some beautiful ribbon. So here is the ribbon. So it's a thin, and I believe this is Daffodil Delight. Yep, Daffodil Delight ribbon. Let me show you these little trinkets. They're so pretty, and they're also gold, which I like. If you know, this is all going to go flying. Ooh, I shouldn't have spoke there. They did okay. So can you see the little... They're real tiny, but they're itty bitty bees. They're really adorable. Okay, and now let's see if there's... this has a double page spread on how to use this and how to layer the different things that are in the set. You know, just doing basic stamping, actually doing some die cutting, and then they have layered die cutting options, and then adding not only the little bees that are part of this paper, but also adding to it. And then how about using your designer series paper? There's actually vellum paper, and make it an envelope liner and really step up what you can put in the mail. Okay, let's look at this one up close. I don't know about you. I know we're just going into winter, but boy, is this making me think spring. And this set has so many opportunities. They are with lots of love, wishing you all the best. I think this would be beautiful for wedding showers. Let's see, there's happy birthday, wishing you well, could be all kinds of things that you could use it for, and different distinctive stamping with shadows, and also two-step stamping. Actually, here you're going to go three-step stamping when you put the flowers into the leaves. And little, really nice little dots. I know that these get missed in stamps, but that will add just a little bit of detail and set this apart. And then we've got the dies. And this also has that peekaboo thing that when you put this on the side of your paper, it's going to look like you've got a little pile of flowers sitting there. So you could actually cut this out a couple times and make a little heap of flower petals. And with these dies, you're able to punch out the different flowers and actually stack them up a little bit. Or if you're stamping the flowers, you can cut them out as well. And then this has the wishing, the outlined words, and then the shadow behind the word. So that will really be nice. And you'll be able to use this branch and you can make a whole tree of flowers if you wanted to. But let's look at, let's say you don't have a lot of time and you just want to use the paper itself. We've got beautiful solid colors to help us with the florals. All kinds of little leaves. And then this actually has that little pattern in it. So it'll be very pretty. The smaller flowers. Little pecan pie there. I love that new color. I thought I was going to be so sad missing soft suede, but I'll tell you, I really like pecan pie. Now, what a nice check or gingham. Now, does this feel like spring? I don't know if you were involved with Stampin' Up! A few years ago. They had a set called Sunshine, and you could send someone a box of sunshine. Well, I'll tell you what, you could send someone a box of sunshine using this designer series paper and wishing people well. And then you fill the box with all kinds of yellow things. So I sent this to a couple of people when I had this, and I sent them everything from yellow socks to yellow candy to yellow cards that I made, just anything I could find, a little yellow candle, and send somebody a box of sunshine. So there's just an opportunity for you to do something with this beautiful yellow paper that would fit right in. And then here's vellum that goes with that. So we've got a gingham. And these are only one-sided because you can see right through them. And once again, just like in the catalog suggested, these would be beautiful envelope liners. And it's actually pretty heavy cardstock. And you could cut things out with your dies as well with this. So I like how these go together in the suite. And once again, you can buy these parts and pieces separate or all together. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Very bright and sunny, Donna. Yes. Oh, Kathy, I'm so ready for spring, too. Oh, and the bunnies would be perfect on May Day baskets, Donna. Great idea. All right. Let's see what else we've got going on. For those of you that are just joining, since this is the catalog launch party, I am going to be drawing for prizes tomorrow at noon. And between now and then, each time you share a comment, I will enter you a separate drawing, separate entry into the drawing for free card kits that I'm putting together with some of these products so that you can get a chance to use them in advance and check out what you might want to put on your order for this spring. And let's go on here. Now this, I don't know about you, but I have a number of butterfly stamps. I have butterfly paper, but boy, oh boy, did this catch my eye. It's called Beautiful Bouquet. And one of the unique things that they're offering with this beautiful butterfly stamp set is a hybrid embossing folder. And I want to show you that and just how many other options that puts in front of us. Plus, they have these really beautiful, let's see what they're calling them. Itty bitty bouquet mix. And it's all these colors put together, and they're in purple. So you guys know I have a weakness for that. But to make a shaker card, and look at this shaker card example here in the catalog. Isn't that beautiful? And then they have, here you can see that up a little bit closer. Also, you can cut out part of a butterfly and make a card using some of their designer series paper. And how you can use what is the bouquet effect is when there is a blurry background, and they have created that in their designer series paper, and then they've shared with you how to make a totally freestanding butterfly card, and then how you can use the hybrid embossing folder. Let's take a peek at that. So here are these very pretty bits and pieces. Aren't these incredible? They are so sparkly. They actually have tiny designs on them, as well as some of them looking like little mirrors. So this is definitely going to be something I can't wait to play with. And I'm probably going to have it all over the place. Let me just slide that to the side there. Okay. And here's a look at this beautiful designer series paper. So in gorgeous colors. Now these kind of look like bubbles, and they're actually in balmy blue, berry burst, calypso coral, daffodil delight, and fresh freesia. And then the other side has kind of a spatter effect. And once again, these could be used for so many different types of cards, but very happy, very spring-like, and great for butterflies. So this is a photopolymer set, and it has butterfly wings that actually stamp directly into those that are going to come out of the embossing and die cutting folder, as well as other butterflies you'll be able to cut out and stamp. And I love the font on this. Time to celebrate. In case you need me, I'm here. Hello. So thankful. Happy birthday. And then there's a for you. This is really a nice all occasion set, which is what I find my butterfly sets being for me. And then wait till you see this 3D folder. See if it helps if I open it up a little bit. You know, if I had a dark piece of paper, it'd probably help. There. Now I think you can see the design. Okay. And then there are the dies that go with it. So here's that special die that will cut the butterfly card out so the card itself is shaped like a butterfly. Little butterflies, all these butterfly bodies. Then the butterflies to cut out the ones that you can actually stamp. And then there are some labels that will fit your sentiments. And then you have this die. Now let me show you this. I got to get underneath that adhesive to get these out. There we go. And then this can actually go into your folder. And you can cut this at the same time or separate from when you're cutting this. And you can also cut out the detail right in this folder. So you can have the detail of it being embossed and then cut out the butterfly at the same time. No fussy cuttings needed. And that's what's wonderful about these hybrid folders. Then also you could take your blending brushes and put all kinds of ink in here and make a rainbow looking butterfly and cut it out. I mean, this is got so much potential. I cannot wait to, have this be the stamp set on my agenda to share with you at one of the card making lessons or class. So out of the 3 suites that I've shown you, I'm curious, what is your favorite so far out of the bouquet, the suites? We've got the beautiful bouquet, This will help me know what I should spend time with to share designs with you. Floral Delight. And the storybook, let's see, storybook moments. Which one is your favorite? I'm going to kind of take a little poll here. So storybook moments, and remember that's the double suite. And then Floral Delights and the Beautiful Bouquet. So this is a chance for you to get entered in the drawing by putting a comment on here. All right, and now let's just look at a couple other items in the catalog before we move on to the online exclusives. All right, storybook moments, storybook moments, storybook moments. The butterflies. All right, we got 3-1 so far. All right. There's beautiful wildflower birthday suite in here. Like I said, I'm not going to stop on every page. There's a number of bundles in here that have masks. So a different kind of set of masks. If you like to do that in your stamping, let me actually just pull this over so you can see the different designs that makes. Memorable blooms. So floral with a unique die cut as a part of its bundle. Now, when you have a bundle, if you buy the stamp set and the dies, you get 10% off. Same with Darling Dinos bundle, so great if you have little ones. And for those of you that love books, love the library, this is a very fun set for the books bundle. And then Terrific Toadstools bundle. Now, what is it? If someone has the secret about what it is with mushrooms, they are everywhere. You go into a gift store, there's ceramic mushrooms. There was mushroom lamps, mushroom pillows. And now we, too, have our own stamp set and punch to do mushrooms, toadstools as a stamp set. I don't know. It's kind of funny. My friends and I, when we were shopping, I don't know, a couple months ago, we were just cracking up because there were mushrooms everywhere. And I thought mushrooms were mold. But anyway. All right. Let's move on. I'm going to show you a little bit more about those mushrooms when we get to the Stampin' Up! Sale-a-bration. But the last bundle that's listed here is this punch. And the punch is called To the Point Label Punch. And the Hugs for Love. So if you're getting ready, my gosh, you guys, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And gosh, I think this is so pretty. And I love the fact that, so this is photopolymer. I love the fact that they have frames that will fit within this punch, plus different sized hearts and great Valentine's sayings. Now, if you have kids or grandkids that need to make favors for Valentine's Day, this set is perfect. And punching is very fast to put a little embellishment on a little paper bag filled with candy. So something really to think about, or to make little Valentines. You can take a little, I don't know, I'm guessing here 4 inches by 2 inch piece of paper and fold it in half and then punch out the Valentine that you want to attach to the front. And you could use this, attach it to the back, and have your child sign their name and put the name of the person it's for. It actually has Happy Valentine's Day. I want to let you know that there's even a little more that you can do if you get this punch and this stamp set. So for example, these two together are $38.50. But let me show you, you can step it up by going just another 2 pages. Here is another stamp set called Bright Borders. And look at it, uses that same punch, has 3 more frames, has one where you could use any sentiment you wanted and just put a little filigree on the top there, or straight line, and then all these occasions. So happy for you from all of us. Thank you from me to you. The future is bright. Some of these could be Valentine's or for so many other purposes. And this would be great, a great size to put on the front of any of your cards. So this stamp set's $20. So look at how much you could get getting both of them. And that's why I have them, because I'm going to be able to use these in many different ways. And I believe this one is photopolymer as well. And I like getting the punches with the bundle if I like them, because I get 10% off. So, and then let's look at what was in the middle. And this is called a reversible stamp. And I love this reversible stamp. Here, let me show you the image up close. So you can use the back side of the stamp. They're designed to make a shadow, which is like the granny apple green. And, oh gosh, I'm not sure what color that is. I should know, but I don't. Maybe peach pie. Anyway, and then you can put the line drawings on top of it. So in this card, they used the solid side as a shadow and then put the line drawing. Here they put the shadow behind the flower itself to color it in. So you can just color it in with ink. Wow, look at here. They've paired it with storybook memories. And what nice large stamps these are. So let me show you. These are substantial when it comes to stamping. So you could make, this would be great to make your own designer series paper. If you were wrapping gifts, you could use postage paper, you could do white paper, and you could stamp on it in any of your favorite colors. Anyway, this stamp set is one I'm really looking forward to getting to work with. And once again, this is called reversible. There are a couple of other sets in the annual catalog that are also reversible. Let's see, how are we doing? We have Beautiful Bouquet, Storybook Moments. All right, you know, Storybook Moments is still a few ahead here. And yeah, learn to use the hybrid folder. I will be featuring that because that's something I'm continuing to work with myself, and I keep discovering different ways to do it. You end up tearing the paper when you use a 3D. Okay, one of the tips I'll just tell you right away is use your spritzer and put a little water on it. And that helps the paper fibers to stretch a little when you are using a 3D folder. And that should help you. Okay, and Diane loves the leaves in here. I do too, Diane. This is a really nice set. All right, and then they've got a couple of this very funny happy birthday set. I love this dog. Anyway, they're so cute. And we've got some friendship ones and tiled techniques on here. And the thing that I'll share with you is having gatherings. And you know, if you're liking things in this catalog, and soon I'll be showing you Sale-a-bration, this would be a wonderful time to either host an online gathering where you can share these wonderful products, and I would work with you to share some card and or scrapbooking ideas. And if people would place orders, you could earn additional Stampin' Up! Reward dollars to even get some more free products in addition to Sale-a-bration products. So don't hesitate. If you're thinking about maybe getting some people together in person, I can help you to do that. If you're nearby, I'd be happy to join you. And otherwise online, or I can just set you up to do that with your friends and support you over the phone or online. So think about whether it's a good time for you and your friends to get together, especially in this, if you're in the Midwest or where we have colder weather up north. I'd be happy to help you. And then the last thing is Paper Pumpkin. Subscribing to Paper Pumpkin during Sale-a-bration is the perfect time of year because you earn free products while you get a discount if you buy more months of Paper Pumpkin at the same time. So my husband every year buys me Paper Pumpkin for Christmas, and I get a present from him every month of the year, and I love it. So I will share more about that with you tomorrow. I'm doing a free Paper Pumpkin workshop right here on Facebook, the Plum Crazy Stamping Facebook page, and also on my YouTube channel. So tune in for more and more information about how you can earn free products and get Stampin' Rewards by updating or getting the Paper Pumpkin subscription. All right, before we get to the freebies, I just have one other suite to share with you from Online Exclusives. All right, so this is called our, I think it is mixed media floral suite collection. Now this has so many parts and pieces, so let me just show you the actual ones. And first, this is also a double set, and now this is only online. You cannot see this on the catalog, but if you go to my Stampin' Store, you will be able to see this. And that will be, it's in my weekly email, the address for that. Or you can look up Stampin' Up! And then go to Traci Raether store, Plum Crazy Stamping store. And first, this starts with one of these wonderful, newer, large embossing folders. This is 3D. This is plaster painting. And I'm going to show you, this is a really cool design. Now, the neat thing is you can texturize the front and back of a card that is medium size or half size of 8.5 by 11 inch piece of cardstock. You can make two card fronts at the same time, or you can make multiple panels for a card all at the same time because of the size of this. And once again, this is 3D, so you'll have to have, you'll do a different sandwich because this is thick. And this is the one people were saying challenges them. If you spritz your water just lightly onto the cardstock before you put it through your cut and emboss machine, it will help you to manage that. Let's see. Well, Kim, that's great that you get together to make cards. And if you would like to do something with a catalog party or an online party, I'd be happy to help you. Diane, there's so many things you want to order. So you're going to have to start picking up all the pop cans. So that's a great way to support your craft room collection, right? All right. Then we've got, once again, look at these mixed florals. Nice large stamps. So if you like this, now this would also, just showing you that last stamp set, you could pair this with the reversible stamp set I just showed you from the mini catalog. Isn't this beautiful? Tulips and daisies. This is going to be on my spring fling list to use. And look at how nice these are. This has a lot of detail, and you can cut out these larger pieces as well as the small pieces with this part of this bundle, or suite, I'm sorry. And then these will be as a bundle price too. So if you just got just the mixed labels and the dies that went with that, you'll get 10% off. So these bundle prices are within these large suites as well, so you can save money. I love this, has different dies to be your labels, and they have a little design. That would really be pretty. Okay, and the banner with multiple sentiments that go in it. And then this set has low profile dots. So maybe a little easier to go through the mail. I don't know if you know this tip, but if you are putting embellishments or a ribbon or something's high up in one of your cards, cover it with another, what I would call a card front, 4 by 5 1/4. Put it on the top of your card and then put it in your envelope. It will help it from getting caught in the mailing machine. So I have a little less expensive cardstock that I cut into these pieces, and I just put them on top of the card, and I have not had problems then sending them. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad you did not miss us all together. And we are having a catalog launch party today. So any comments, each comment will qualify you for one chance to win a drawing where I am going to send out some free card kits using some of these products to help get you started, and check them out in person and see what you'd like to get for your crafting collection. So, aren't these florals? Now, what's really cool is these are black and white. Now, this one is black on the front as well with the floral, and then colored. Another color. I don't know about you, but black and white is so striking. And if you made pieces of this, now this one isn't black, but if you feature a designer series paper with either the color that it is or black, it's very, very striking. And this is my favorite one. You know, I'm going to see how many card fronts I can get out of this paper, or a beautiful scrapbook page. And then see, this is what that 3D embossing folder is going to look like on all the different cardstock or designer series paper. This is what that splatter effect looks like. So this also has 2 of each of these pieces of paper when you buy this a set of designer series paper. And so once again, this is in the online exclusives. Oh, I'm glad that you like this one, Kathy. So what do you think about the mixed florals, mixed labels? You know, this wonderful embossing folder. We've got embellishments. And here's just, you know, coloring these in. So many opportunities. And you would very much be able to use stamping blends. Oh my gosh. These stamped images with stamping blends and doing shading would probably knock your socks off, right? Okay, so now let's look at the freebies. I don't have them all here, but I have a number of them. And so here's the Sale-a-bration catalog. And I'll remind you that this is for purchasing the products, and the amount that qualifies for Sale-a-bration is the product price, not the shipping and the tax, but the product total that you have. And let's see, nice varied selection of papers. Yeah, the last page, Donna, of that mixed media does look like watercolor. I love it. And oh, I'm glad you guys are liking that one. I am too. Okay. So as I was saying, so the Sale-a-bration, $60 worth of product earns you what is called a level 1 reward. And I'll show you what those are in here. And then if you have $120, it qualifies you for what is called a level 2 product. All right. So let's just open it up here. And so this is, once again, I'll remind you, from today through February 28th, you can earn these free products. The first one is this photopolymer set called Documenting the Day. So this would be beautiful on cards, but also awesome for scrapbooking. So kind of dual purpose here. You could use it for Valentine's Day. At least there's a heart in here, right? Okay, so that's one. This is a level 1, so you earn that with a $60 purchase. Then we have Rainbow Celebration Kit. So this is actually, you know, like the kit collection, and it makes 6 cards, 2 each of 3 different designs. with rainbows. And this is also a level 1. So let me just get that up there a little closer for you. And multicolors of rainbows. Then this one is a 48 pieces of fruit salad designer series paper. And I just happen to have that one to show you here. So, and this 48, I think this has 4 copies of 12 pieces of designer series paper. So let's go ahead and just put these across. And these are double-sided. So we'll look at the first side all the way across. Aren't these fun? I think these would be perfect to invite the ladies over for lunch and feed them a large fruit salad. You know, the one you make in the watermelon? I think that would be so fun. Now, let's look. Maybe you don't want to do fruit and you just want something that has these beautiful colors that were inspired by all of this fruit. Now, some go into a little bit more slices, but otherwise, or the inside of the watermelon. But isn't that beautiful? Now, this is fun. And like I said, if you're interested in perhaps getting some of this paper in a free card kit from me, make sure that you're commenting. Let me know what you think. If you have questions and or project ideas, share them in the comments and get yourself another opportunity to enter the drawing for those free card kits. All right. Okay, so you know what? Here's something else. Give you an opportunity to comment here. What is your interest when it comes to paper crafting? What's your favorite thing to do? Is it card making? Is it scrapbooking? Is it making 3D projects or something else? So I'd love to hear from you. What is it that's your favorite when it comes to paper crafting? So you can pick card making, scrapbooking, 3D projects, or maybe you have something I'm not mentioning. Maybe I should have said gift making. Stationery sets. Okay, so here's another level 1. Aren't these cute? Friendly seagulls. And they love French fries and chips. These are adorable and could be used for so many different reasons. I think this would just be fun to send to your friend. Hey, friend, let's do lunch. Have a few fries. Then they actually have it's called the Starstruck embossing folder. Now, this is a level 1. And then another one is Day to Celebrate, and a number of sentiments and smaller stamps. This would be a great way to do note card type cards. You know, they could be a little smaller because these are just a little smaller. Or I like how on this gift tag, they use the sentiment over and over in different colors. So, more creativity. All right. Well, then here we go. The Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper. Another set of 48 sheets of paper with just a $60 purchase. So let me show these to you. And this is another one where this one has, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'll have 8 sheets of each of these pieces of paper. Now look at this fun. I don't know about you, but this screams to me 13, 14-year-old teen girls playing with this. Middle school, maybe even 6th grade, maybe starting high school. I just think these are so bright and pretty. And, you know, for you and I think I'd send this to my friends and they'd feel like I'm doing something a little retro for them. I think it reminds me of the 70s. But isn't that gorgeous? And then second side, look at those stripes. Oh my gosh. I love it for the stripes. Like I said, I'm not kind of getting the mushroom thing, but I love these other patterns. And for the whimsical nature of the toadstools, I would send a couple of those. And especially, I like this one with the little snails. All right. So this is a very, very fun pack. Oh, Fun Folds. Great as a choice. Love that. Lots of card making. Some scrapbooking. Orange and yellow. Sure enough. Donna. I remember seeing that too. And I think, you know, Harvest Gold appliances. All right. You can also get some free, fresh freesia, free ribbon with a $60 purchase. And this ribbon is really pretty. Very, it's called seam binding. So it's got a unique texture. And you can see how they're weaving it or using it for a bow on this package. And then another stamp set available with a $60 purchase called Pick a Season. And at first, this one didn't hit me, but you can make all different kinds of trees with different things in the trees depending on the season. Shamrocks, roses, Easter eggs, hearts, another Valentine opportunity, adding additional leaves in there. There's a little picket fence to put around your tree. There are clouds, grass. There's a lot here. This is one of those you have to sit down and say, all right, I'm going to play and see what I can make with this today, right? So Pick a Season. That is a level 1. Another level 1, Dance with Me. So I really like this. I think it's fun. So we've got the ballroom dancers, and we have the rock and roll or the jitterbug. And you can decorate the area that they're dancing in. I think this is really fun. And photopolymer. And I love this technique that they're showing in here, making a spotlight on the dancers. I thought that was easy. I actually did this and I matted it and used, what did I use? Either Lemon Lolly or Daffodil Delight. I think either one would work to make your light focus on them. There are sequins that are also a part of this that you can get free as an embellishment. There's 200 sequins in this. And then this one with the $60 purchase is called Bloom Impressions. Oh my gosh, you guys have already used this and I've almost used up one pack of this paper already. The colors in here, this is another one. I don't care what colors you like, but you're going to be able to find one of your favorites in here. It's got Azure Afternoon, Blackberry Bliss, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pumpkin Pie, and Shy Shamrock. So there is so much you could do with this. And these backs are just beautiful colors as well. That's the new Shy Shamrock. Okay, Blackberry Bliss. This, you're going to see, I am pairing this with my paper pumpkin kit for tomorrow's free paper pumpkin workshop at 1 o'clock. And this was so much fun, so I can't wait to show it to you. And then we've got that backing. Now, you could use this to augment the, what was the name of that other, the yellow paper. Little peach pie here. The bright pink. More florals. This could be the background to so many different things. I also found a stamp set that was in the catalog 2 years ago that matches these flowers perfectly, and I'm gonna use that in that workshop tomorrow too. And then this one, I'm already, this is my last piece. I already have 2 packs of this paper. I have 1 sheet left because I have enjoyed this so much. So I've used up 3 of my 4 sheets of this one. And then look at this just for clouds. I didn't even use this as clouds, but this would be a beautiful background for clouds. If you have the stamp set with the mailbox and you're using that for Valentine's Day, this would be a great background on your card front. All right. So once again, that is Bloom Impressions. And with a $60 purchase, you get this set free. And there are 12 sheets, 2 of each back-to-back sheet. All right. What's left in here? Lots of things to choose from. All right. So for a $120 purchase, you can get the heart-shaped bundle, which is a stamp set and a die set. Here are some of the examples of the projects that you can make with that. Lots of choices. There are sentiments as well as flowers, as well as this heart wreath is pretty cool. And then for 120, there is this stamp set called Corner and Bloom. So there are some that can be straight flowers, but then there are also the ones that are designed to go around the corner of your card. You can frame something that is going to actually go into a picture frame. I like how they've used it on a gift tag here, and then actually fussy cut out the same images to put behind the bow. Great ideas in this little catalog as well. So once again, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you don't have a catalog, please email me at Traci, Traci, at plumcrazystamping.com, and I'll be happy to send you a catalog. All I'll need is your email address, your mailing address, and your phone number so that I can check in and make sure that you get your catalog. And the last thing here in our Sale-a-bration is during this time of year, Stampin' Up! Offers additional bonuses when you join Stampin' Up! And what that means is you would have the opportunity to have a business like I do, or perhaps you want to add to your stamping collection and learn more about stamping so you will have access to demonstrator-only education. You would be able to, between now and February 28th, if you would sign up, where you're going to get $125 worth of product for $99. Now that includes shipping, plus you would get this stamp set called Handmade Designs and 2 sets of markers, and you would pick if you wanted brights, neutrals, regals, or subtles from the Stampin' Up! Color collection. And if you weren't interested in getting the free stamp set and the additional markers, you could get an additional $30 in free product, which means you would get $56 worth of free product for $99 that you would pay for. I'm sorry, you would pay $99 and get $99 worth of stamps plus another $56. So, and if you're interested in that, once again, just email me and I'd be happy to help. So with that being said, what questions, if any, do you have? Questions count for the drawing. Yeah, the beautiful Bloom Impressions is beautiful. I like the cloud. Yes, please do watch the workshop on replay tomorrow. It will be available right after I finish the workshop. Right here in, it will be on YouTube and Plum Crazy Stamping business Facebook page. You like that paper the best so far, yeah. It's hard not to like it. Hi, Holly. And the demonstrator code for this month, let me give that to you. So if you order under $150, please be a part of my workshop and you use the code. These are all capital letters, TXUCHHHW. That's 3 H's. So TXUCHHHW. And you can find that host code in the email I sent earlier today, and you can also find it on my website, www.plumcrazystamping.com. The blue plaster paint paper. Yes, I think that does look like sky, Kathy. I agree. All right. So just a reminder, I will be looking for your comments and identifying all those that will be in the drawing. I will leave the opportunity for those that are watching the replay to also add comments and get into the drawing for the free card kits that I'll be mailing out tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to leave it open until noon to count the eligible entries. And then between noon and 1 o'clock, I will draw for those card kits. And I will announce the winners at the beginning of the Paper Pumpkin Workshop at 1 o'clock tomorrow on my Facebook business page and YouTube. Let's see. I think if there's anything else that you need from me, don't hesitate to contact me. I'm here for you. That's why I do this. I'm looking forward to this spring and all the things that we're going to be able to do together with these wonderful new products. Oh, and I don't want to forget. So, all right, Wednesday is the workshop, but I'm doing something brand new on Friday. So Friday the 10th at 10 a.m., I'm going to do a 2-hour crop. And what a crop is you bring your projects. We're going to be on Zoom so we can interact with each other. And we have 2 hours to work on our own projects. But I am going to start that 2-hour period of time with some mystery stamping. What that means is you're going to have your supplies and I'm going to give you instructions, kind of like a tutorial to make a card. And then we're going to share the results and see what all our cards look like when we go through the same set of instructions, but do our own thing. So a little bit of creativity, a little bit of surprise, and just something different. And then I hope to be able to answer any questions you have about paper crafting while we're together during that crop. So once again, that's this Friday. I am actually offering it free as a gift to all of you as we start out the year. So all you have to do is sign up, and I will be able to send you the Zoom link. That will be here on this Facebook page as we go forward. It is in my email, and I'll be sending additional emails to remind you to sign up so that you can spend time together with me and other Plum Crazy Stampers. So lots going on this week, and I'm really excited, and I can't wait to work with you. And I just want to say happy stamping, folks. Take care. Bye-bye now. Oh, great. I'm glad to hear. I didn't go anywhere yet. Thanks for signing up, Kathy. Oh, and you're so welcome, Donna. All right. Bye-bye now. I'm really going.